Hey, we're live.
Oh, good.
Yep.
So, hello people. I am Jane the Killer, and I'm here with Jeff.
Sup?
So, yeah.
I'm setting up the screen share for this thing I found. Yeah, let's call it a thing. It's a fan fiction.
Yeah, it's the Killer family. I swear to God, if I am the mother.
Oh boy. All right. So, let's just read it. Not gonna read the summary. Just gonna read it. Oh yeah, we have an introduction. Oh god. Okay, let's see. We have a mother of an orphanage, so let's see what we can do with this. Josie, come out from the rain this instant! Oh, the mother of the orphanage shrieked. But I didn't want to come inside. I always feel calm in the rain, but I suppose it explains why I was always a sick child. First of all, you're not capitalizing the I, and you shouldn't start a sentence with but. This is... Go on.
So, anyways.
This is already getting great. To be corrected, I was always pretty lonely. But wait, what?
What?
To be corrected, I was always pretty lonely. So you were sick and lonely, or were you just lonely and made up the whole sick thing? That doesn't seem to make sense. Yay. I had no friends in the orphanage. Nobody wanted to adopt me, only because they say I looked like my my fatter. That butchering of father is beautiful.
Wait, what?
It's fat EHR. What even? Or I look like my mother. At least you spelled mother right. I never met my true parents, so I won't know who they were or why they were greatly despised. I think that's a good thing. My name is Josie, though I was not given a last name, so I'm plain Josie X, because X is the last name. I'm 15 years old, because of course. I have intense black hair, as black as a raven. The night, an onyx gem. Basically an intense black. No kidding. Ugh. My lips are red, naturally red, and my eyes are black. Not completely, but actually black. What?
Oh, okay. God, I am the mother, aren't I?
I don't know, it seems pretty obvious. No browns or blues like the other kids, just black. Ugh. I'm also very pale, probably too pale. Maybe albino won't cover it really. Not sure how to put it. Maybe like I got a stomach flu.
No, wait, hang on. Just 1 minute. How would... If she is the daughter of either of us, how would she inherit any of these traits?
Exactly.
I mean, those were all caused by your burns, and heck, half the stuff for me is caused because I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
How would she inherit anything?
It seriously doesn't make any sense.
Well,
she would be more likely to inherit brown hair.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, apparently we're just as magic as Slender Man.
Because that's how genes work. One thing's for sure. I'm not a simple peach color. Like I said, not sure. Why is that one paragraph? That's a sentence, not a paragraph. I don't know anything about the parents that brought me to this world. Apparently you were in another world. We summoned you from the underworld.
I was about to say she was from Mars. Hey, Soko, we need a kid.
Only thing I have since I was a baby was this oddly soothing voice in my head repeating the same thing every night to me. Go to sleep. My voice is not soothing. It is the opposite. Stop now, please.
And here I was thinking that you would actually go to join Slender and the Deadbeat Father Club. How long would this all go?
Goodness gracious. Oh, actually, chapter 1.
You still are in that club because of the amount of other children.
Well, yeah. Alright. Chapter 1, bullied, of course. What a shock there.
Cliche alert.
Ugh. Hey, Josie, I hear someone shout at me. Before I can even turn my head, something gooey hits my head and drips to my shoulder. I hear laughing as I feel my head, only to realize it was mashed potatoes splattered all over my hair. Wait. Mashed potatoes aren't gooey. At least normally they're not.
Well, we are talking about orphanage.
True.
They're notorious for having poorly made food. Not in prisons.
I grunt to myself.
And when it's your turn to cook, Jeff.
True. Don't trust me with cooking.
Especially since you're too afraid to go near the stove.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I'm remembering all the times that Ben set you on fire.
Let's not talk about that, please.
You're gonna continue more.
Yeah. Moving on. I grunt to myself as I grab my sketchbook and pencils and leave the cafeteria to the bathroom. I set down my sketchbook.
I gotta say, they are going for present tense and sticking to it.
At least.
So far.
I set down my sketchbook and pencils as I face the mirror. Ugh, I mutter as I arrive to the bathroom. I almost made this story a little bit better by saying I mutter to myself. But, nope, you don't get the satisfaction of having that now. As I arrive to the bathroom and turn on the sink, I look in the mirror and see the white mush literally spatted? Is that a word? Into my black hair. I roll up the sleeves of my favorite white hoodie, because of course, and comb out what I could of the mashed potatoes into the trash bin. Then I carefully take off my hoodie, pulling it over my head, and then set it over my sketchbook. Thankful it wasn't stained with mashed potatoes.
You can't get stains for mashed potatoes. If it was like tomato sauce.
Yeah, you really can't get that stain. Ugh. I then turn off the water and set it on top of the toilet with my sketchbook. Okay, wait. So this sentence make it sounds like I turn off the water and set the water on top of the toilet with my sketchbook before dipping my head into water and scrubbing my hair hard from any mashed potato traces. I'll shower later, but it's only for now. After holding my breath for who knows how long, I pull my head back, wipe the water from my eyes. As soon as I see into the mirror, I see a face. Only weird part, it isn't mine. Dun dun dun. It's ghost me, totally. Oh my gosh. I gasped in horror and back into the wall and blink, only to realize it was now my face, my reflection. Are you sure Bloody Mary isn't haunting that mirror? Because I'm pretty sure it ain't me.
We shouldn't bring up her.
Too
Fletcher
bad.
still owes her $5, you know.
Too bad. It's already been done. I rub my eyes to see if I'm imagining things, but I guess I am. What? Oh. Wait. So you rub your eyes to see if you're imagining things even though you already blinked? I'm still in a dingy bathroom, my hair smelling like soggy mashed potatoes. I grunt and then grab a whole wad of paper towels. Dry my dripping hair the best I could. And then pull over my hoodie and grab my stuff before exiting the bathroom quickly to my room. You'd think I'd cry. You'd think I'd harm myself. You'd think I'd become aggressive. But I don't.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, really. Oh, great. We're going into the topic of self-harm. Yay, I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on this stream now. Whenever I'm about to harm myself or I'm about to punch someone, I always have a voice in the back of my head saying to me, sometimes it's either a man's raspy voice, see, not soothing, or a woman's voice who isn't raspy.
Obviously not.
No, Josie.
For that.
Not just yet. You'll have your revenge soon enough, sweetie. We're the best parents.
Urging our child to kill. We're so proud.
Yes, and also somehow telepathy, we can do that apparently.
I don't know, with Thunder Man, anything's possible.
True. Something tells me I should listen to that voice. I do, but when I'll have my revenge, I'll never know. My 16th birthday is coming up, so I don't even expect a cupcake crumb. It's like that here every year, and I'm fine. But Derek, new character, always gets me a frosted cookie he snacks from the cafeteria. How? I couldn't stop thinking about the Fae! Spelled like Bay, but with an F. It had eyes like mine, but it was as if they bore into my soul. What? The face was sickeningly pale, almost like mine. Not quite like yours, but almost. But what worried me more was the smile. That god-awful smile. Oh, geez. How dare you not call me beautiful? I am your father. It was as if someone got a knife and carved a smile on his face, reaching either side up almost to his ears. Well, yeah, it's fabulous. You have no room to talk. You don't have it. I shrug it off. I shrug it off. Probably a hallucination from my fever. It's not bad. My temperature is now at 101 degrees Fahrenheit, but I still get dizzy at times. I had an interview in 3 hours, so I'll shower later and get dressed. Maybe this time this family won't reject me for the same reasons. I bet it's us.
Oh, God, what?
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Blood Sapphire, stop.
Clean yourself up.
I sat in the office as the family sat across the desk, looking at me like I was gum in the bottom of their shoe. Seriously. So, wait. Man voice, let's see. So, what hobbies do you like? Don't ask what voice that is, I have no idea. I like to draw, I said. The woman nods, and another 5 minutes of an awkward silence. The look on their face was the same all other adopting families when they see me. Fear and disgust. Why? It's not like you It's not like you look like Slenny and you're not terrifying. Ugh. Blech.
Ugh.
Well.
Oh God, the neighbors.
They're. Oh, great, a woman voice. All right. Well, I think we're done. We'll talk about it ourselves, sweetie. The woman said in a bittersweet tone. I nodded, get up, and walk out, closing the door. It wasn't long after stepping out. I have a cupcake held in front of me. Oh boy.
I have one thing. Thank God it wasn't us. We're probably gonna come at some point, but thank God it's not yet.
Yeah, it's mysterious character Derek. Early, but it's always cupcake time. A familiar voice smirked. I smile and look at my friend Derek and smirk. Somewhat smirking, taking the cupcake in my hands. The frosting was all red, and it looked more like blood and guts than a cutesy little parlor game cupcake. Hey, that's what I'd think, so. Negative outlooks are the best. Well, actually, more like positive, except gross. Weird little cupcake, I said. It's a reject cupcake since they didn't stir the food coloring right. Since you like gory books, I decided to snag this one. Happy early birthday, Josie, he said. I nod. Thanks, I said, and licked some frosting. It tasted bittersweet. What? But it was still good. I guess the food coloring was a bit acidic when mixed in with the frosting. Oh, that sort of makes sense, even though food coloring doesn't have a flavor. I then bite it. It was red velvet. Oh, red velvet's good. A bloody cupcake.
I'm just now craving red velvet. Cause dang.
Red velvet's awesome.
It's too good.
Yes.
I think that's one of the few things we'll agree on. Our favorite flavor of cake.
I think that probably is one of the only things we actually agree on.
And also, this story sucks.
Yeah, no kidding.
Things we can agree on. I think the world must be ending.
It has to be. Zolgo, what are you doing? Are you ending the world now?
Stop. We're not ready yet.
Nobody's ready yet. I'll remember this, Derek. I smirked.
You know, when the sun dies out.
Want to hear what they're saying? He asked, pointing at the door. Probably the same thing every time, I said as we pressed our eyes carefully to the door. Josie X? Yes, we don't know their true last names. Apparently you have more than one last name. So she suggested just giving her a letter. And then maybe if she's adopted, just to change her name to her new family's. Wait, was she the daughter of them? Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh.
People don't assume something like that.
Exactly. Not to mention, how do you know that we're a thing if we haven't been caught doing anything? Well, you don't do anything, but if I haven't been caught murdering, how do you even know what I look like?
I was about to ask, like, how if you knew who we were, then how would you know that she was related to us? But then again, it is very obvious. Like, way too obvious.
Yes, she is. I should have known. She looks so much like her father and mother. She said with so much disgust. Ugh. Ugh. It's like broccoli. Get it out. I can assure you, Josie is nothing like them. She's quiet and not very social, yes, but she wouldn't hurt anybody. Hey, I'm kind of social-ish.
If you mean being a smart aleck, then yes.
Shut up. At least the mother of the orphanage, Emily, is defending me. I'm sorry, but she's still young and grow into her family's mental madness. What? Man, this guy makes my parents sound worse than I can think of. Tell the young girl we're sorry, but we decided no. I understand. Dang, sorry, Josie, Derek said. I shrug as we start walking away from the room. Nah, you get used to being rejected, I said, taking a nibble at my bloody cupcake. Stop calling it bloody. I mean, I get it, it's red, but it's not made of blood.
Just say red.
But why do people keep rejecting you for the same reason? What did your parents do that would make them become so feared? I don't know, maybe kill a few people? And with
nothing much, and also be friends with a child-eating maniac, and
someone who...
demon who's gonna end the world.
And someone who tends to light things on fire.
And a stupid we're supposed to die thing that is true, and...
You get the point.
Kidneys, and...
The list goes on. I'm about to answer with the usual, I wish I knew, when something from the end of the hall behind us makes us jump. It was a scream. Did I break in? I hope I broke in so that I can finally show up for some stupid reason. I want to see how terrible you can butcher this. We see some Oter orphans run down the hall, and we decide to see what was going on. We walk down the hall and see everyone gasping in horror or gawking at whatever was over one of the bedroom door.
Hang on, I just picture us kicking down the door going, just you kicking down the door, Daddy!
That's beautiful. Come on, kiddo, we're leaving. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
This is only chapter 1.
Actually, no, we're up to chapter 3.
Oh.
I just didn't bother reading the titles because they're stupid. This one's accused. Oh, have you been accused for murder? Alright. Ugh. Me and Derek, it should be Derek and I, look, and we're shocked by what we see. It was one of the orphanage staff workers, and she was hanging above from a pipe, and her guts and intestines were spilled out, and a note was taped across her dead body. Yay!
Ugh.
A staff grabs the note and opens it to see in big red bloody words, "Go to sleep." Hey, it is me. Most of the staff gasp and then look at me, and I stare weirdly back. Josie, did you do this? One asked. What? No, I didn't, I said, shocked they would think it was me. I was at an adopting interview.
You just assume that she did it.
Exactly. She's standing there looking just as shocked as you.
Oh, maybe the father came back. You're like, you did it, obviously.
Ugh.
It's
like, it's really obvious it was me, and apparently the staff knows about what I do somehow. So the fact that you just assumed it was her makes no sense.
It's not like she would inherit bad things. I mean, she hasn't even grown up with us. Well,
exactly.
Well, she kind of has.
Weird telepathy things. I don't believe her. I think she's growing into their brain cells. What? What? Presenting Josie, the human child who is apparently growing from my brain cells. Oh my god. An older staff said to the one who yelled the note. What is going on here? I don't want this to the orphanage, Motair said as she stormed in and almost fainting as she sees the gory and gruesome sight. Who? Who did this? Emily asked in shock as two staff members kept her standing. The staff and orphans then motioned to me. Derek still at my side. Hold on! I thought the orphans ran out. Also, wouldn't they have seen you walking towards the scene of the crime? You know, exactly. Not actually there. Derek still at my side, giving everyone dirty looks. Ugh. Josie, what would make you think this is her doing? Emily asked. Finally! You know her bloodline, Emily. She's evil, like the parent she was born to. One of the staff members said, hey, blood has nothing to do with anything. Yes, you can inherit mental illness, but this is highly unlikely, especially considering one of us wants to kill the other because one of us is killing people.
Exactly.
Ugh.
We are in, well, a weird relationship, to be honest.
Love-hate.
But, like, because of that hate factor, we haven't even kissed yet, guys.
Exactly.
So, just stop with this.
Seriously. Stop writing the fan fictions.
And also, just why is it always that we love each other? Or, like, yeah, we always love each other. It's not like our actual relationship where we love each other and we hate each other.
It's usually either we hate each other's guts to the point where we both want to murder each other, or we love each other to the point where we have a child for some reason. It's never love-hate, which is legitimately what is usually going on.
And besides, it would make the most sense.
Do you know how long Jane actually hated me before finally at least tolerating me? It's been years, guys, please.
It took longer than either of us would care to admit, until I got forced into the Slender home and I became close friends with Slender, and so he made me promise not to hurt Jeff.
Yep.
He never said that I couldn't hurt him outside the house, though, now that I think about it.
You try and kill me, I try and kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
Once this is over, you're on.
I'll meet you outside in front of Toby's apartment, aka the outhouse.
Yeah. Anyway, where the heck are we? But she was at an interview all day. I saw her, Derek said. He always has my back. Derek is telling the truth. I was there with Josie as she was being interviewed by a family that wanted to adopt. If anything, she's innocent of this, Emily said, placing her hands on my shoulders and standing behind. Everyone still gives me dirty looks. Why? You have no legitimate proof.
Oh my God.
I will alert official immediately. Children, get to your rooms immediately. Spelled wrong. And do not come out until further notice, Emily said. The staff worked to get the gore off the rope as the kids walked by. However, some whispered.
Wait, they shouldn't be removing that stuff.
It's a crime scene. They shouldn't even be touching it.
Exactly. You should just leave it there until people can get it.
You need to leave it there until police start to investigate.
Exactly. You don't move things.
Because then you can be traced back to the murder with your fingerprints all over.
Oh, I've got to go.
Oh boy.
Bye.
See ya. Well, now Jane's gone. Well, I still have time, so I guess I'll continue this. Everyone still gives me dirty looks. Why? Oh, wait. We've read that already. Whoops. Off the world views. However, some whisper some nasty things to me as they pass us. Murderer, psychopath, guilty, bloodthirsty demon. We know it was you. How do you know it was her? You have no evidence. Killer, just like her parents. I just ignore them as they all disappear into their rooms. Derek, you can go to your room as well, Emily said to Derek. Derek nods and he waves by as he heads back to your room. Well, I've been forced into this now. It wasn't me. I have nothing against the staff, madam, I said. I know. Just don't listen to them. Take your cupcake and head to your room, all right? She said, looking confusingly at my bloody cupcake. It's not bloody. It's not made of blood. Stop! Ugh. I'm dying now, yay. Ugh. I'm gonna check the chat. Just, ugh. Whoa, why are we back up here? We should be over here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. What's the chat saying, if anything? Probably nothing. Nope. Okay, just as I thought. Okay, anyway. Shut up, Leinster. I nod and head back to my room. I leave the cupcake on the counter as I slip off my white hoodie and take off my black high tops before lying in bed. I look out the window, knowing the police and forensics will be by soon to pick up the body and investigate. So much for a happy birthday, I guess. I had hopes for this one. It'll be all right, Josie. It will be over very soon. Just close your little eyes and go to sleep. As if on command, I feel my eyelids get heavy, and soon I'm fast asleep. Ugh! Cringe! Hey, look, it's my face. Chapter 4, go to sleep. Oh god, am I finally actually going to show up? Maybe? White skin, black eyes that bore into your soul, a god-awful smile reaching from ear to ear. Looks like me. Shh, it's okay, my dear. You're tired and it's nap time. Close your eyes and go to sleep. Dun dun dun. 10 out of 10. I sit up to a start, and gasp, feeling my face go cold and hot sweat bead my forehead. My lungs gasping for air. Whoa, that was a crazy dream. I look at my alarm clock on the side of the table. 11:57 p.m. No, it's not. It's 9:16. I then look at my bloody birthday cupcake. Please stop calling it bloody! Next to my alarm clock. Only a bite left. I decide to grab it and just pop it in my mouth. The citric flavor of the food coloring raw in my mouth. I grab my ticking alarm clock and then look out the window at the moon. It was on its Cheshire face, as what Derek calls it. I look down at the clock. 45 seconds until it's 11:59 p.m. Very soon I will be 16 years old. Then I hear something outside the hallway, and I swear I can hear my voice in a faint whisper. Josie! Ugh. Hey look, it's Jane. Showing up. Hello? I call it, climbing from my bed, my white socks on the cold cream-colored tiles. So now you decide to get descriptive. I make my way to the door and open. I open myself, walking out and seeing it's empty. Anyone out here? I call it softly. Softly. Ugh, can't talk. Softly, making sure I didn't wake anyone up. No sound, only the ticking of my alarm clock as it inched closer to midnight. I roam around the halls, seeing if it were mice again, and then jump at the sound of a buzz. It was midnight. I sigh. Right when I'm about to say it, a deep and raspy voice echoes through the room saying it. Hey, it's me. Happy birthday, Josie. It says. Boy. No. I turn around slowly and see a tall, dark figure down the hallway facing away from me. Tall, dark figure? Is it Slendy? I gulp, and having the brave guts I was born with, I step forward. The figure inch by inch. I think he meant toward. Can I help you? I asked as I kept walking. It's been a while, my dear, he said. You've grown so much, Josie. I can hear the sneer in his voice, sending shivers down my spine. Oh, I need the drink. Come here, old Dr. Pepper. Oh, it tastes nasty. It's flat. How do you know my name? Who are you? I asked, getting scared. My lovely girl, there's no need to be afraid. You might be able to recognize me, he said, and slowly turned around. I gasped and inched back slowly. It was the face from my dream. I can feel his black, soulless eyes looking down at mine, and his face is pale white as my hoodie, but what made my heart skip 500 beats a second with fear was his smile. That god-awful smile that was sliced ear to ear. Oh no. Alright, well, that's it now then, because Jane wants to be here for the rest of this. So, I'm gonna remind myself that we were on, chapter 3. So, yay. Alright. So we'll come back to this another time. But now I think I'm gonna go grab Ben, so he can read something else. Hopefully something better than that garbage. Be right back. Sup, YouTube? Jeff briefly explained what was going on. He pretty much just said, we're live, get in there and read something, so I'm here now. Alright, so, let's see. What to read. Whoops. Oh god, why is that there? Why? Oh wait, I remember why. I looked that up because trying to find bad fanfiction of me and readers. Please, cringe for all of eternity. Now let's see what to read. I have no idea what to read. Creepypasta. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna search something on my phone. You know what? I'm gonna try and find. Oh, there was this good one. A good Sonic one. Let's find that. Chows and mice. I have no idea if that's how you spell it. Ah, there it is. The troll pasta wiki, here we come. Possible viruses as well. I really hate wiki after what happened. Long story short, I tried to make an account for someone in the pasta house, I won't mention who, and we uploaded a story and it got deleted for a stupid reason. A story for another time. So, anyway, let's just read this awful story and die while doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna die. About a week ago, I had wanted to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, one of my all-time favorite games in the series, but I had sold my copy of the game years ago, so I decided to talk to my buddy who worked at GameStop. He told me something that piqued my interests. Well, he began, we do have a copy, but technically I can't sell it to you. It's against the store policy. I gave him a baffled expression. Why is that? He grimaced and replied, well, you see, we can't sell non-functioning or tampered with games, and this game is pretty messed up. I raised an eyebrow at him, and he continued with, "But if I were to accidentally leave the game at your doorstep tomorrow morning," we both smirked, and I thanked him. "You like my little, for just $5.99 voice?" As I went home, I wondered what he meant when he said that the game had been tampered with. But I didn't really care too much. I just wanted to play whether it was hacked or not. The next morning, I woke up early, eagerly awaiting the game's arrival. Did you have nothing else to do? I heard a knock at the door and excitedly walked towards it, ready for hours of fun and nostalgia. Upon opening the door, I saw my friend standing on my porch with a grin on his face. "You got the game, man?" I asked. It's like you're asking for, drugs or something. "Of course," he answered while he handed me a case, dotting the title Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Thanking him, I grabbed the game and set it carefully on the coffee table. We hung out for a while before he had to leave for work. Upon exiting, he said, "Do me a favor. If you don't like it, please sell it on eBay, not back to us." I laughed and agreed, bidding him farewell as he left. Why did you laugh? Why? Immediately, I popped the game into my Wii, plugging in the GameCube remote. Everything was normal, and I enjoyed the game immensely. It wasn't until I entered the Chow Garden for the first time that it became strange. Ugh. Upon searching, I found that there was a single Chow named Quare? Quar? Quar? Quare? We're gonna call it Quar. Maybe no, Quare, because square. It's one letter away from square. Having taken Latin classes in high school, I remembered that quare means why. Yes, having taken a language that is very much dead and that nobody actually uses. I'm pretty sure. And also, how can you remember? I can't remember anything from any schools, really. No. But I do recall taking some sort of language class, I think. Either that or I walked into the wrong classroom. And, I don't remember anything from that. I was baffled as to the reason someone would name a Chow this, but I chose to ignore it. So now the Chow's name is this. The Chow was plain. It had no animal parts in it, had nothing particularly special about it. I checked its stats, and they were all at their base. If you don't know what a Chow is, you are probably very confused. But, yeah, I don't go into Sonic games, so I really don't know what a Chow is, but I sort of do. They're like the weird doll-looking things with the circles, teardrop heads. I attempted to feed it, but it refused to eat anything. Similarly, if I tried to give it an animal or a chow drive, it did not take it. Eventually, Quare's lack of eating took its toll. Come here, old root beer that's still sitting in this room. It's older than the Dr. Pepper, I think. At least it had a cap on it. I really hope this stuff can't go bad, because I have no idea. I don't trust it. Dr. Pepper it is. Even though I don't know if that's bad too, so yay, possibly getting sick. I should really get a better drink. Because that's gross. Flat soda's gross. Smile might like it, but sorry, it's gross. I watched in sadness as the creature formed a white cocoon around itself, but instead of the cocoon simply fading away as it normally does upon death, it disintegrated. I found this slightly disturbing. Why? But I assumed this was just a glitch of some kind. Of course it's a glitch. It's always a glitch, isn't it? I bought an egg in the black market and hatched it. Naming it Quare in memory of my previous Chow. Oh, okay, so why does the person name this Chow Quare, yet I'm going to name it Quare in memory of the previous one? I ran through the stage, Pumpkin Mountain, as Knuckles tried to retrieve some animals and Chow drives. When I returned to Chow Garden, I released the items and went to pick up Quare, but when I plucked the creature from the ground, a cutscene began to play. I watched quietly, puzzled at this unfamiliar scene. Knuckles gently caressed the Chow for a moment before placing his hand around Queer's head. Then, suddenly, with a precise, decisive motion, Knuckles... Nope. A loud crack was audible from the game. Not gonna read that. My jaw dropped as Queer's body fell to the ground, limp and lifeless. Knuckles' normally fierce expression was now depressed and melancholy. I watched in horror as another white cocoon formed around the body and it disintegrated. Thoughts flooded through my head. Like, why don't we write a bad creepypasta? Why would he do that? What sicko hacked the game and caused Knuckles to do something that horrific? Probably me. I shook my head to rationalize my thoughts. Just, you shake them and they all categorize themselves. After a moment of thought, so many thoughts, apparently, I decided that I would get to the bottom of this. I steeled myself for what was to come. More thoughts. I tried different characters, different kinds of chows, and even different names, but it always ended the same way, in death. Well, that's not surprising because I hate Sonic games, so it probably really is me. The deaths became progressively crueler, ranging from drowning the chow, makes sense, to trampling it until it became a gory mess, but not setting it on fire, so it's probably not me now. But once I reset the game, something interesting finally happened. Oh, finally! Something interesting happens in the story. I entered Chow Garden as Knuckles to find the original Queer leaning against a tree, its head falling awkwardly to the side. Its neck apparently... Nope. It stared at me intently for a few moments before a wicked smile grew on its face. It's the same smile of the dark chaos dawn. A tiny, innocent voice came from the game and asked quietly, "Queer?" Tears streamed down Knuckles' face as he fell to his knees. The Chow approached him quietly, still grinning maniacally. "Queer," it repeated. "Queer, Queer, Queer." Queers looked sorrowfully at it before... Did I say Queer? Knuckles looked sorrowfully at it, just before curling his hand into a fist, using the spikes upon his fist. No. Onto the grass below him, he fell to the ground, just like the child who had perished before him. A white cocoon formed around him and he disintegrated. I shut off the game, I couldn't take it anymore. I removed the disc from the console and it snapped in half. Oh, and snapped it in half before throwing it in the garbage. I can't read. I haven't played a Sonic game since. Good! Sonic games are terrible. Well, at least most of them are. I will admit there are a few that are decent. But, lest we not forget Sonic 06. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight, so, tune in next time when that story, fanfiction Jeff and Jane were reading will be continued. And, yeah. See ya.